condo owners downgrade, then they can pay high prices, right?
Assalamualaikum. So today is our third episode with
Sisters in
property. So Alhamdulillah, our third topic today, and what we're going to talk about today.
Okay, Hawa, have you heard about the HDB wait out period being lifted for private owners, private property owners?
Oh yes, I heard about it. Tapi it's not going to be now, right? It's going to be like 2027.
correct.
So maybe buyers out there or sellers out there might be thinking, hey, why not we wait until 2027 then sell? What do you think?
What does that mean for us, HDB homeowners then? So
Okay, so if you were to ask me, right, do you wait to sell off your property, or should you just do it now? What is in for you if you have to wait until next year or wait until the ban has been lifted?
I think if we wait, then if condo owners downgrade, then they can pay high prices, right?
I think this is
For
what
my
a majority,
resale.
perhaps HDB owners may be thinking, because these private downgraders are having a lot of
Yeah, they have cash, they can afford more COD, right?
correct. So maybe for them who are selling their price then, they may actually profit more.
But if you were to wait until next year, right, 2026, do you remember not? Time COVID, when during COVID, that was in 2021, they launched a lot of BTO back then. About berapa? How many?
About
13,000.
Yeah, 10,000 over, right? So that was 2021. By the time it MOP, right, it will be 2026. Can you imagine if you were to sell in 2026 next year, you will be competing with this 13,500 homeowners whose unit was going to be MOP in 2026. What do you think will happen next year then?
So
There will be a lot
definitely it will
of-
add on to a lot of supply in the market.
Yeah.
And also let's not forget, there's also recently the news of 50K upcoming BTO and SBF that will be launching soon around the same period, 2026, 2027.
Yeah, and what do you think will happen to the prices then?
Prices will have to go down because you're competing with a lot of people, a lot of sellers.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're competing, let's say like yours is a resale flat, and then you're competing with newly MOP units. So, kalau if you ask me, okay, maybe I ask you, would you rather buy an older resale flat or newly MOP?
Probably a newly MOP because I don't have to think about renovation, wiring, slicky ceilings.
Yeah, true. Yeah, spalding concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think sometimes these private downgraders are so used to perhaps having the space, maybe those from landed, they may also look into a resale HDB, which is bigger.
Yeah, I will be like you yourself. I mean, even though you are not a private, belum not yet a private upgrader, but you are looking at older flats because EA, there's no more new EA units now. So yeah, some of you might want bigger, older flats, and some might want just minimal reno, go for a newly MOP.
So it seems that there may be uncertainty because we may not know what may happen.
Let's say if you still want to wait, I still want to wait because these private downgraders, they have more cash. They'll be willing to pay more COV. So, kalau what happened, you think, if you would wait until 2027, then you sell?
A lot of things can happen because America having war somewhere.
Yeah, you won't know, right? And that will affect.
What's happening in the world.
I don't know. There might be another COVID. I mean, we don't know, right? And during COVID, prices went up, right? But what if another pandemic comes about, and then prices don't go up as we expected? What if it goes down?
So there's a lot of uncertainty in future. But I think what's important is we look at the market now.
Yeah.
So if we were to sell now, we know that actually the resale market is actually still quite healthy.
Yeah. If you were to sell now, at least you still know you're going to get some profits, right?
Based on PropNex data, prices are still growing despite slowing down. But there is still some growth there.
Yeah, correct.
So if you were to wait a bit more longer, maybe it would stagnate.
That's true.
So I think also if you take a look at the chart, the resale HDB price chart, we can see that the increase in price is not as steep as it was before. So
It's
what do you call
actually plateauing lah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, so but why? What is the real reason people don't want to sell now?
I feel right. Okay, lah. We're always talking about our community because we are here to educate our community. I feel besides fear, which we have really spoken about, right? There is also another factor, the comfort they have. They are so comfortable with where they are now, right? With no more mortgages, don't have to think about having to pay your HDB mortgage every month. So
And some also may not want to worry about interest rate, about loan, incurring more loan.
I think I think they would rather like save the money, and then maybe put it in a bank lah, save the money, put it in a bank. That to them, that's more comforting than having to sell your house, think about new mortgages. A lot of people think when you have fully paid up your property, right, your accrued interest stops the moment you fully pay up your property. Do you think it's true?
Some may not realize that even though they have fully paid their home loan, home mortgage, but the accrued interest is still actually compounding.
Yes, yes. Okay, I've got one scenario where my client, right, he bought this house 20 years ago. He bought a resale flat for 200,000. And after 20 years, he sold his resale flat for 500,000. So of course, generally,
Oh, a profit, eh?
yeah, of course, yeah, that's why
capital gain
you
of
make
300.
300,000, right? But then when I did a calculation for him, he only made less than 100,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, he was thinking, I already fully pay up. When I bought this property, I fully pay up the property. How come I only get 100,000 after 20 years? So I told him that's actually your accrued interest. So he didn't realize that accrued interest is still compounded even after you pay a property. I mean, usually, right, when you sell a property, right, you expect cash,
Yes, of course.
can. True.
So accrued interest will actually eat up, your cash portion, your
Yeah.
cash proceeds.
Honestly lah, when I did presentation, when we do presentation, right, when you calculate for a client, right, if they make only 20,000, 30,000, they would just pull back because that cash portion is actually very essential for them to upgrade,
Yes.
right?
For them to even move to another house lah. Because
Yeah.
you want to renovate, you want to even pack up this house, move to another area,
These are all costs,
all
right?
costs,
Yeah.
running costs.
Yeah, yeah.
Not talking about the cash deposit that they need to put in.
Correct.
Yeah, if you're taking a loan, you need a 5%, a bank loan, I mean, you need a 5%. So the cash component is actually very essential for you to be able to even upgrade. So for those who are comfortable with just staying in the current flat, right? So what we'll do is when they sell, right, and they're worried, what if the wife doesn't work and then it's based only on the husband? Do not worry. Here we are here to actually help you, to give you options. So what happened if you have a holding power of 5 to 7 years? The other time we were talking about holding power, right? Maybe Rita want to explain the holding power part.
Okay, the holding power is how much your CPF is able to sustain you in case of any financial emergencies like unemployment, like sickness, family sickness, or any unforeseen circumstances lah.
And what's the best number of years to have this CPF actually?
Perhaps 5 years or more. Yeah, because if you're looking at private, so minimum 3 years for them to actually stay in the property without incurring any seller's stamp duty.
Right.
Yeah. So the best is maybe 5 years or more.
Yeah. So that if within that 5 years you need to sell, you are able to sell, and then you can downgrade. You are able to downgrade, and then by looking to another smaller property, right?
In Singapore, property itself is one of the best ways to hedge against inflation. So let's say even if you fully pay your HDB and you save your money in the bank, decide to save your money in the bank, the $100 today will not be the same value as $100 in 20 years time, right?
So the moral of the story, so the moral of the story is, do not wait. We are not here to answer to just sell a property, no, but we are here to educate. We are here to share with you information. Should you sell now or should you wait next year? What's going to happen next year?
The important thing is not to speculate. Make a plan that will see you through the next 5 to 10 years.
Yes. That's why we are here to help you understand what's going to happen next year, more BTOs, price of what's going to happen to prices, and then in 2027, what's going to happen as well. So we are here to just share information with you so that you'll be able to make a more informed decision.
So if you're still thinking, should we wait a little bit more, maybe till 2027, when the news of the 15 months wait out is more confirmed, or should we?
You have to pause for a second because price is only part of the equation, right?
Or will buyers still be chasing flats like yours, or would they go for those newer BTOs instead?
They'll be so spoiled for choice, they'll be viewing 15, 20 houses. Do you want buyers to just have limited choice where they will choose your house, or they'll be spoiled for choice? You decide.
So you have any other questions about property or holding power, drop a comment in the comment box.
And do like and share our YouTube channel.
Yes.
We are
Sisters
Sisters
in
in
Property. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.